Good morning, everyone. My name is Mighty Stream, and I'm going to do your June the 27th, just for today, in a meditation. I almost forgot what day it was. Oh my goodness. We are flying through the month of June. How are you doing with it? July will be here in no time. I'm hoping you're reaching your goals and doing the things that you want to do, that you've agreed to do, that has so much to do with our self-esteem, is following through with our goals. As a matter of fact, the title for today, the title of this meditation is Change and Growth. When someone points out a shortcoming, our first reaction may be defensive. There will always be room for growth. Let me repeat that whole sentence. When someone points out a shortcoming, our first reaction may be defensive. There will always be room for growth. And that comes from the basic text, page 36. This is what it says. Recovery is a process that brings about change in our lives. We need that change if we are to continue our growth toward freedom. It's important that we remain open-minded when others point out our shortcomings, for they are bringing to light opportunities for us to change and grow. Reacting defensively limits our ability to receive the help they are offering us. Letting go of our defenses opens the door to change, growth, and new freedom. Each day in the recovery process will bring an opportunity for further change and growth. The more we learn to greet change with an open mind and heart, the more we will grow and the more comfortable we will become with our recovery. Just for today, I will greet each opportunity for growth with an open mind. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Growth and change. Now, this thing about us being each other's eyes and ears is a very serious topic, because we are also learning that we have been so judgmental of people. We've judged everything and everyone, including ourselves. And we've learned that unconditional love gives people space to grow and to change, to do exactly what this meditation is talking about. And so when someone actually puts forth the effort to point out our shortcoming, meaning that we have a character defect that is operating, and that shortcoming is obvious to other people, and someone takes a chance, they take a risk on pointing it out to us. Let me just say, I don't think that's easy to do. I think to acknowledge someone's shortcoming, to be aware of it, to notice it, and to judge it internally is very easy to do. However, the individuals that actually will step out and come to an individual and say, you just seem so short-tempered, like no one can say anything to you or even share without you having some comeback in your share. Your sniper share just seems so targeted. What is going on with you? Like, it's just started. It's just happening here in the last month. I've noticed at the meetings. You haven't always done that. What's going on? Now, if someone comes up to me and they say that, first of all, I want to thank them. Thank you for taking the risk, for pointing that out. Thank you for taking the risk. I actually wasn't even aware of, I know that I'm not, that I'm angry about a few things, but I wasn't even aware that I was, in this condescending way, dragging other people's share into my own and making a statement or targeting. I wasn't aware that I was sniper sharing and that it was so obvious that I'm angry. Thank you for coming up to me. Now, that's to me, that is the appropriate response I want to have when someone takes a risk to bring something to my attention. Because I know for a fact it's not easy to do externally. It's easy to do internally, to judge a situation and look at it and be like, I don't know what's wrong with her. She need to get it together. I'm not even trying to hear anything that she says, right? It's easy to do that internally. But to actually have the courage and the spirit of goodwill, which is that I want what's best for you, to point that out. Sponsors, we do that. We do that because the individuals we're sponsoring are expecting us to be able to help them see where they can better apply the spiritual principles of the steps in their life, in all their affairs. That's what we're on board to do. But don't you think for a second that it's easy. Don't think that it's easy. So now what will you do when someone highlights your shortcoming and it's hard to hear it? It's hard to see that they're not trying to hurt us. They're not. Thank them. And if what they are saying doesn't seem to be something that it just doesn't, you don't have like this energy that says, yeah, you're right, right? Or maybe you're right. If you don't have that, it's okay to say, I really appreciate you pointing that out. I will have to take a look at that in my 10th step. I'll have to do a personal inventory and go back over, my shares. I will do that because I'm not seeing that. But if you're seeing it, it's worth the few minutes that it would take to analyze my shares. And I'm going to do that. Thank you. Or you can just say, I don't see how you see that. Can you give me some examples? Right? But the most humble way to deal with that would be, thank you for taking the risk to point that out. I'm going to give it some consideration. I know it took a lot of courage to say that, so I want to make sure I tell you thank you. That's what we mean when we say we are each other's eyes and ears. And I feel so much better knowing that there's someone that is willing to step to me and express something like that. I feel affirmed and valued. Thank you. Yeah, you can say that. You can shorten it up and you can encourage them in their moment of giving constructive criticism. You can do it, right? Let's greet each opportunity for growth with an open mind. We have to have a heart that is open to change and open to recovery and open to the understanding that God uses people. A lot of the time, the things that are brought to us to save us, to help us, are brought to us through people. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. If you need to reach me, feel free to do so, at recoveryofhope21@gmail.com. I'm very excited about my day. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose. I most certainly intend to talk to you soon.